YouTube family, this is crazy. My channel, I got a notification that it had been demonetized for reusing content, y'all. I don't reuse content. Everything I shoot is my camera, it's my voice, it's my live streams. How does this happen, y'all? I don't know if somebody, some hating troll can report your channel and do stuff like this. I don't know if it's an algorithm thing where my channel, my videos usually get, you know, some of my videos might get 500 views and then some of them get thousands of views. And the Shador Nike interview, both the live stream and the recut interview only, both were over 30,000 views. So some YouTube creators have said that if you have a spike in views like that Shador video, that an algorithm can flag your channel, which is crazy. Like, to have some success, to have something that people really wanted to see, which is the whole goal of YouTube. That's YouTube's whole directive to creators: make interesting content that people want to watch. And then you knock one out of the park, you hit a home run, or you put yourself on the front row of an event people everywhere want to see, and they watch it, and YouTube takes your monetization away. But guys, that's not where the story ends, or I wouldn't have made this video yet. We got remonetized, guys. I'm not gonna make you wait. I'm not gonna make it too dramatic, but I wanted you to feel my pain and my stress because it was real. Like, I thought I was gonna lose. People say that if you get demonetized like that, the revenue that you have on hold, and I have never received one payment from YouTube yet because my channel's only been monetized for a month. But in that month, it's done really well. And it felt like I was getting robbed, but I made my appeal video immediately. My appeal video got almost immediately denied, and I put so much time. I went to the T, exactly what they wanted in the appeal video. It's like a human being didn't even watch it. And I was beside myself, y'all. I was beside myself. Because like I've told you in the live streams, it's not, you know, it's the ad revenue that makes these trips possible for me to take off work that I'm doing. You know, when I just started, I didn't have time to do many videos, not being monetized. I just needed to say my piece about the crooked side of Mayo Nation and how they're treating Coach Prime. I needed to say that as a person who looks like me, who looks like this. And so I would just do like one video a week, and then you guys started watching. We got monetized, and then it was like, okay, let's see how this goes. How much time can I dedicate to this, you know, versus work? And let's not get it twisted. It's a privilege to even have that opportunity. It's a privilege, but like I said, I never got one payment. And people on YouTube are saying that if you get demonetized, even if they reinstate you, you lose everything that was in your account. And I have $1,500, y'all. I'll tell you exactly how much I had. Since the channel's been monetized, in a month, it's made $1,500, which is crazy. That paid, you know, for the Kansas tickets. It pays for the fuel, a lot of it, the parking. I ran down all these costs with you guys in the other video, and how grateful I was that just people clicking on the videos and watching them was enough to make this sustainable. So I submitted the appeal video. I spent so much time on it. I did exactly what they asked. Within 6 hours, I got an email saying, sorry, you've been denied. And then when I logged into YouTube, no record of money. Everything gone, looked like a normal YouTube channel, not monetized, all of the monetization metrics and everything just gone. Just disappeared like they were never even there. Y'all, there was a channel on YouTube. I'm gonna post him in the description. I've got to send him thanks. Here's what happened. Here's what saved us. Same exact thing happened to this guy. Demonetized for reused content when he was making content like me with his face, his own videos. We're not downloading other people's videos from YouTube. You guys know I don't do that. I use all my own stuff, and this guy did too, and the same thing happened to him. And what he did was, after his appeal was denied, he found YouTube on Twitter, on X, and he tweeted at them. They got back to him in a few hours. He gave them a little bit more data that they needed, and within 12 hours, he got his channel back. He got his monetization back. So when I got that appeal, that denial email, I just felt broken. I felt like I'd been robbed, y'all. I felt like somebody stuck me up. It felt like a stick up. And it's only $1,500, but you guys, I mean, you know, if you have a YouTube channel, if you aspire to have a YouTube channel, to think that you're doing right and doing well, and then you see that money in your account and you're like, okay, you know, that's coming in, so I could afford to get a camera. I could afford to get these tickets and pay for this diesel fuel, knowing that it's coming back. And then it all just goes away, and you're like, not only did this exciting opportunity to do things like the Shador interview, the live streaming from the games and whatnot, where all of our community can watch it completely for free, but I still get paid just because those little ads are in there, and it feels like a win-win situation. And to have that ripped away, I mean, I think you can feel in my voice, my energy, like how demoralizing it was. And after taking the L to Kansas in person and dealing with those fans after the game, dealing with the people on Twitter, having to watch replays of that Shador hit, and then knowing you guys supported me at that stream. So many of you guys sent super chats. And to have to come on here and tell you that those super chats just went into the air, YouTube's just gonna put them in their pocket. It felt like I'm getting stuck up, y'all are getting stuck up. Just demoralizing, like, how do you keep going? But I knew I was gonna have to tell you guys about this. But I saw this guy's video. I watched too many of them for me to remember his name while I'm shooting this, but I'm gonna put it in the description. You look at the top of the description, it's gonna be right there. I'm gonna go on this guy's page and tell him what it meant to me, because when I hit up Team YouTube on Twitter, they replied in like 15 minutes, y'all. In like 15 minutes, they replied and said, give us a little more information about your channel. I gave it to them. They said, okay, hold tight. We'll let you know as soon as we have an update. I'm driving home. Y'all see I'm in Pancake Flat, Kansas, about 4.5 hours still from Boulder. And I've just been refreshing my email, my X, the whole time driving. Like, it probably hasn't even been safe. I mean, I've been safe, y'all. I'm a safe driver, but you know what I'm saying? Just, I can't think about anything but this. All of a sudden, I get through a dead zone in Kansas. I reload my YouTube studio, and it's remonetized. Everything's back to normal. All the money's in there. Everything looks like it did yesterday. And then I thought, oh, this is a glitch. This is like my phone's memory going back to last night. So I reloaded it again and again, and it's still there. I looked at my Gmail. I have an email from them saying, welcome back to the partner program. So I think it's official, and it was safe to make this video, and I had to pull off at this rest stop because the emotional swings needed to be documented in a video. I still don't know how this happened, y'all. I don't reuse content. I posted that Shador interview twice, and that's what I put in my appeal video. Like, this has to be the issue, but it's my content. I shot it. And YouTube says if you make a substantial change or edit, even to somebody else's footage, that you're allowed to use it. You're just not allowed to download somebody's video and repost it as your own. So I did everything they wanted me to in the appeal video. But part of it was explain anything you think could have caused this to happen. And I said, you know, the only thing that I have reused is my own footage, but here's why I did it. If you guys saw the live stream, again, we're a new channel. It was before, we had never had trolls hit the live stream before. spamming the live stream saying sideways stuff. And we did in that Shador interview. So what I did is I left the raw live up with the chat overlay on the screen. The trolls' comments are there. Anybody can see what they were saying. But for the aunties, for the people who just wanted to see the interview with none of the chat overlay or anything, I went through and I cut just the interview out of the live, and I edited the pan, zoom, and all throughout the video so that you can't see any of the negative troll comments. Which is, it took me hours to do that. Literally, frame by frame, you have to move where the edit of the video is. You zoom in so that you crop out those chat comments while still keeping it on Shador's face, because my camera's moving around, he's moving around. So I had to do that through the whole video. So I don't even think that's what it was, y'all. I don't know what it was. I just know that I'm grateful at the end of the day that it's all worked out, and ultimately it didn't take that much time to get it resolved. But if I wouldn't have known about contacting them on Twitter, I would have never thought of that. That was not in my head or imagination. I'm not expecting YouTube to handle their support on Twitter. I would think they would handle it through their own platform. But through their own platform, y'all, I would still be just demonetized, dejected, trying to figure out how I'm gonna tell you guys about this. How am I gonna tell you? And what am I gonna do going forward? How am I gonna keep making, I guess I would just have to go back to one video a week. I would still do it. Still obviously go into the rest of the games this season. But, if you guys watch the live streams, you see how early I get there. You see how I run around, literally sprint, run, to get you guys the shots, because it's fun knowing that I'm bringing you something you want to see, something I want to see. Nobody has to pay for it, but I'm getting a little bit of money from the, we see the political ads, we see the pizza ads, we see the sports ads, we see all the different ads, and it's like, okay, cool, they're paying for me to do this for the community. And then some of you guys who are so generous with the super chats, and we definitely call them out whenever they come in. The thought of that being lost, I didn't even know how to deal with that. I didn't know how to confront you guys with that, how to tell you about that. I'm glad that that's not what it is. But I wanted to make this video to say thank you to @TeamYouTube on Twitter. Thank you to the YouTube channel I'm gonna post at the top of this description. I'm heading there right when I post this video to comment to you and say, without you, I might not have a monetized channel today, that we worked so hard, invested so much time, energy, effort, emotion, cost. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'm definitely, when I get home, going to watch the broadcast of the game. We all know what happened. We all know what happened, which is Devin Neal put Kansas on his back. And for whatever reason, our guys didn't have the answer for him last week. But we don't lose faith in the Buffs. Coach Prime earned my lifetime support and belief decades ago. It's never gonna be lost. Coach Prime is a winner. Winners win, but every winner loses someday, to quote J. Cole. Every winner's gotta lose someday. This season has been incredible. We can still finish out strong. The season's not lost. Go watch Duke's The Scoop well-off video today. I know you guys have already watched it, but maybe new people finding this content don't know who Duke's The Scoop is, but it's posted on Well-Off Media's channel. Everything he said today, while I was riding down the road thinking that I was demonetized, still got me pumped up, Dukes. You still got me pumped up when I was at the bottom, my brother, my guy. Thank you. So I don't even have to make that video because what he said, what Duke said today in the well-off video. Go watch that video, get your head right. We back in this thing, baby. We back. Thank you, Team YouTube. Thank you to all you guys for supporting. We're gonna double, triple, quadruple down the shot of adrenaline that this has given me. I'm gonna go 10 times harder for you guys. You have no idea the ideas that we have in store for this channel. It's just a one-man channel. Mrs. Love and Liberty helps me with moderating, with ideas. If we're at live streams, you know, she's walking behind me to make sure that I don't run into people and all that good stuff, and just emotionally the best partner anybody could ever ask for in life. This community is the tribe that I've been looking for my whole life, and I've talked about that in videos. Like, let's go. Let's go. I love you guys. I appreciate this opportunity, and I will be back very soon. We'll be talking about the Oklahoma State game, walking around campus, game analysis videos, updates on the Big 12, tiebreaker possibilities, all that stuff. We'll see you guys later. Thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for rocking with Coach Prime. Scope Offs!